Greetings campers and welcome to Farmeritaville. I cannot tell you how excited I am today. I'm still here for IAPA and the stars aligned. I was able to make it over here to my favorite place in the whole wide world, Universal Studios Florida, for a day. Tomorrow is when holidays at Universal start. I was hoping to get here then to check out some of the holiday offerings. I'm here the day before, which is not bad news. I'm just happy to be here at all, as this is legitimately a work trip. So the fact that I could squeeze this in is exciting. It feels like Christmas in Florida. It is a balmy 60 degrees right now and windy. I had to break out my hoodie this trip, which a Florida rarity, but it does happen. And right now, there's a nice cool breeze coming off the water in front of me, which you can't see unless, as someone pointed out in my video a couple weeks ago from HHN, you look in the reflection of my sunglasses, you'll be able to see the calming blue waters of the water taxi runway, and probably also me holding my phone, talking into it, taking a long-term selfie like the self-indulgent asshole I appear to be on YouTube. Get to check out two new stores today. The Wicked store, which literally just opened a couple of days ago, and like I already mentioned, first crack at the holiday tribute store. I've never been here on first unveiling preview day for pass holders, so this is exciting. This is all really cool. Costumes from the film. I haven't seen the film yet. I have seen the musical. I'm gonna see the film. And this is just a Wicked fan's dream. Very cool in here. Very, very cool. Wicked store. Very cool promo. I suspect this will be here for at least a few months based on all the hype that it's gotten and assuming that the movie does well and continues to do well. But that's a very cool layout. Now I'm going to break my normal standard, which is to go back that way into Hollywood, and I normally work my way around the park in that direction. I'm going to go over here in New York towards the holiday tribute store, which is supposed to be opening for pass holders in just a few minutes. So I'm gonna go see if there's much of a crowd or how chaotic it is for the preview period. The park is all decked out with Christmas glory. The giant Christmas tree is in place. And the game is find where Earl the Squirrel pops out of the tree this year. And I doubt he's actually making appearances today since the event doesn't start until tomorrow. Here is the tribute store, and there is the line for the tribute store, which isn't too bad. I'm gonna go ahead and hop in it. I've never been in the first wave of a tribute store opening. This is kind of exciting. For the logistics of this is gonna be kind of a photo album rather than a video, but I was really, really blown away by what they did inside. The whole storybook theme from the beginning, and all three sections of the store, like you're walking through a storybook Christmas. So storybook Christmas at Hogsmeade, storybook of the Grinch, and then finally our favorite storybook section of Earl the Squirrel. My favorite thing in the whole store was the projected Earl the Squirrel, who was dreaming of the other holidays that you can celebrate at Universal, like Mardi Gras and Halloween Horror Nights. Absolutely loved how that was put together in there, and wow, very, very cool concept all the way through. It reminds me of the Tooth Fairy haunted house at HHN a couple of years ago, which was also a storybook design. So it was like you walked into the cover of a giant book, and they used a lot of 2D layered set techniques, and I think it played out really well. It's simple and it's clean, but it's a really nice addition for the holiday season. The only logical thing to do after you come out of the tribute store is to stop by my favorite ride in the whole world, The Mummy, based on the 1999 cinematic masterpiece starring Brendan Fraser and Rachel Weisz. In fact, I've done the nerdiest thing one can do. I love this ride so much. I actually have a tattoo of it on my arm. Now it's time to go pay Brendan and Reggie a visit. I just got straight up here to the ride dock. There's 2 people in front of me in the single rider line, so single rider for the win. Just did the Mummy 3 times in a row, and oh, that's good shit. I love it. Favorite ride. Walk on right now for single rider. I'm probably gonna come back to this later, but right now it's noon, which means none of you can judge me for grabbing my first beer of the day. And Finnegan's is the place to do it, because like I said earlier, it's chilly here, and a Guinness I think would hit the spot right now. I did one of my favorites, the half and half, which is Guinness and Harp Lager. Woo! That hits the spot on the chilly day. I've tried making these at home. It's 2 beers. It's not rocket science. It's Guinness and Harp Lager. And I don't know, from a plastic cup here at Universal, it just tastes better. Always enjoy Finnegan's. Got myself a, which one is this? This is Black Velvet, is what they call it. They do the drought mixes half and half. This one is Guinness and cider. So it's got like a nice fruity taste and a warm, cozy feeling. So it tastes like Christmas, and it, honest to God, feels like Christmas out here because of the decorations, the background music, but again, the temperature. I can't stress enough. I had to wear a hoodie in Florida. It's about 60 and breezy and nice. Not too cold, but nice. Oh, it's a beautiful day for day drinking at Universal Studios. They have Christmas in Harry Potter, but they don't have Halloween, so Diagon Alley gets decked out for this time of year. But a couple weeks ago when I was here for HHN, no such luck. Harsh white lights and sadness. Thanks, JK douchebag. There are a ton of people walking around wearing robes, and I haven't spotted Willy Wonka once over here in this chocolate factory section. Was that joke stupid? The joke was probably stupid. This is what I get for day drinking alone at Universal. Real talk though, this glass ceiling area over here in Diagon Alley always has kind of reminded me of the chocolate room in Harry Potter. It's got the bright colors. Gringo's is showing a 35-minute wait, which means single rider line's probably going to be less than that, and I'm going to take a stab at it. Gringotts may be the safest place on Earth, but it's also the only place on Earth where you got to take an elevator 10 miles underground and then go up a big-ass stairwell, which makes no sense. Woo! Love taking a ride on Gringo's. That wasn't too bad. It was about a 15-minute wait in single rider, and now I am taking a detour through the dark and spooky Nocturne Alley. Bellatrix. Oh. Okay, it's not just me, right? Bellatrix is kind of hot. In a weird way. I'm gonna go try to catch the train. Go next door to IOA and fart around over there for a little bit. Call me an asshole if you want. That's okay. Every time I come here, I'm kind of surprised by the amount of people close to my age who are wearing robes and casting spells with wands. And I mean, my day job, wherever I am, is special effects. To some degree, I do special effects. And proud muggle. Ugh. But every time I'm here, it's just like, I've made more magic practically, I think, than any wizard. I don't know. Am I the asshole? Maybe I am. I don't mean to be. Sorry if that's the case. Remember when I said we were taking the Hogwarts Express to the other park? I just mispronounced it. I got my words jumbled. I meant walking to the other park via the Duff Brewery. If you're watching this, whatever your thoughts on things are, whether you believe there's a higher power or not, or the universe speaks to us, I said I was going to take the train over to the other park. And I decided against it because after I got off of Gringotts, the wait had escalated and I didn't want to wait for it. So I swung by here and stopped at the Duff Brewery. If you watched my last video from a couple weeks ago, and most of you probably didn't, and that's fine, they were out of Dufftoberfest during HHN. The last night of HHN that I was here, there was no more Dufftoberfest, and I was very disappointed. So you can imagine my surprise just now when I walked up and was about to order a regular Duff when I noticed the tap handle, a sign from above. They did get it back in stock and still have it now this late into November. The Marzen Dufftoberfest. Oh, I have been craving that for you don't know how long. I am so happy right now. Sitting here right by the water in the open air, I already said it's cool. And 60 is not necessarily cold, but when there's a good breeze like there is now, it feels cool. Especially if you're in Florida and you're expecting it to be warmer. And this Marzen beer for the fall season just hits a little bit better. It is a good beer day at Universal, my friends. Cheers. I enjoyed my Dufftoberfest and I got one to go. And now I'm just working my way around. Probably gonna hit up ET. But I noticed, doesn't Shrek's stump poking up in the distance, it really looks similar when you're driving up I-4 and you can see Volcano Bay, you know, kind of cresting all of the hotel buildings and stuff around it. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I'm hitting up the ET adventure. ET is a fun ride. It's a nostalgic ride for obvious reasons because of the time frame, but not just the movie. The ride itself, the significance of the ride itself now in 2024, almost 2025, is that this is the last original ride in the park from opening day of Universal Studios in 1990. Can you believe that? They've changed everything. Ooh, that smell. Can't you smell that smell? I love the ETQ smell. That was a lot of fun. I enjoy the ET ride, but it never fails where you're supposed to say your name at the end. It just never works. It never works right. I've maybe gotten it twice, ever. I stopped by Central Park Crepes because I never have. I've walked past it many times and it's always gotten great reviews. So I got the brisket crepe and I'm gonna lay into that right now. Oh man, why have I snoozed on this for so long? This is amazing. I'm about to inhale this and I'm not gonna do it on camera because I respect your sensibilities and that would be weird. That was a really good crepe. I don't know what to compare it to. I don't think I've ever had a crepe, for being honest, but that was actually very good. And now, because I'm feeling nostalgic today, and I'm touching on all these old things like E.T., over here in the original Universal Studios Park in Florida, I'm gonna go see the Universal Horror Makeup Show, which starts in just a few minutes.
Help me, Got him. He ran off to Fast and the Furious. No one will find him there.
Always love dropping into the makeup show, and now I'm gonna duck through the summer tribute store, the 80s Mega Movie Plaza over here in the former Williams of Hollywood prop shop. How the seasons have come full circle with the Earl the Squirrel nod that when this store opened in the summer, and now the Christmas store opens tomorrow. It's open today. Pop quiz nerds, here's some more incredibly useless knowledge that I happen to know. In real Hollywood, Ciro's has closed. That's old school. But there is still a major landmark locating that space. Do you know what's there now today? That's right, the world famous Comedy Store took over the old former Ciro's building in real Hollywood on real Sunset Boulevard. Not here, in the Universal version, which coincidentally is a lot cleaner, I must say. There's always so many tourists taking pictures in front of the globe. And honestly, who can blame them? That's what you do. You gotta come to Universal Studios, you gotta take your picture in front of the globe. There's one more place I have to stop, and just like some of the other stuff around here, I realize I'm very late to the party, but it is the Epic Universe Preview Center at City Walk. Wow, the AR in the Epic Universe Preview app that brings that model to life is really exciting. I mean, we've seen the videos, the official teaser videos and whatnot. And I stopped in here briefly a couple weeks ago on my trip to HHN, and I'd seen the model, but I had not accessed the AR app that is unveiling all of this stuff you're looking at, how the breakaways of the ride buildings and what that looks like on the inside. Like, that is just a totally unbelievable way to roll out teasers and whatnot for what's coming to Epic Universe, and it makes me that much more excited. Universal has announced that there's going to be a preview period, a soft open period for pass holders. So I don't know, we don't have details on that yet, but I've got my fingers crossed and I am hoping for the best. I'm hoping to maybe get in there during a preview period, so we'll see. But this model with the with all the interactive elements in the app is really exciting. It's an impressive model on its own. It's even more exciting with all of this stuff, the augmented reality pieces you're able to see in the app. Upper level at City Walk right now is the Red Coconut Club, which gets rethemed now for seasons. Currently, it is set to be the Green and Red Coconut Club for the holiday season. I'm really hoping to get inside the Red Coconut, which opens tomorrow. So if I can slip back over here, we'll see. The magic of editing. Look, I made it to the Red and Green Coconut Club, and I'm losing my voice. So let's go inside and take a look around the Green and Red Coconut Club, rather. I'm excited. I've seen this for all the other seasons. I've never seen it for Christmas, so this is going to be a first. checking out the Green and Red Coconut Club, and we all got the white elephant. Here we go. Oh, that's dangerous. That's good stuff.
Ooh, glitter!
And it's sparkly. The white elephant is completely from memory. New Amsterdam vodka to Kuiper creme de menthe, Bailey's Irish cream, JF Hayden's espresso liqueur, half and half chocolate syrup, and a red glitter sugar rim. And isn't that a beautiful glitter sugar rim? That's good. That's a good beverage. The upstairs bar, it's a completely different set of themed cocktails. I got the nice list, which is gin, cranberry, lime juice, and Sprite. Oh, that's good. Smooth. Tarty and fruity. It's a lot different than the white elephant, but I really like it. I was just telling my wife and friends, I don't get that excited about Christmas events. I really don't. I mean, I can look at one and appreciate it for what it is. I love this bar. I love what they've done here at the Green and Red Coconut Club. It's not just that they threw a ton of Christmas lights up. There is a storyline and a theme, and there's a rhyme and a reason to the way that they place stuff. Obviously, Earl the Squirrel is the mascot, so one little detail are these acorn bells that are all over the place. On top of that, it's the style of lights, Christmas lights. It's the type of bulbs, the colors of bulbs, how they're arranged, where they put them. And on top of that, there's so much more thematic, theatrical lighting that they're using to bring this place to life. Like over here in this fireplace scene, they've got this lovely red gobo breakup. It's very subtle. It gives it a nice ski lodge theme. Red and green lights down the bathroom hallway, which actually extend into the restrooms, I found out. And then obviously the Easter eggs and the wiring on all this light. There are so many Christmas lights in this club. I mean, most of them are downstairs, but the true colors don't even come through on camera. It's absolutely stunning in here to see this. And again, not one for a holiday event, but I really enjoy it. Sorry if I sound hoarse, my voice is almost gone. It has been a long week at IAPA. This is our last night here, and I couldn't think of a better way to round it out than hanging out at the Green and Red Coconut Club. There's more acorns on the railing. I love it. Props to the Universal Entertainment production team and everybody who helped design this and put it together, especially in the short amount of time that they had to do this after flipping Halloween. The dedication and the coordination really shone through, so hats off to you guys. Thank you for that lovely segue, Jake from the future. I'm very happy I made it to the Green and Red Coconut Club. I've been trying to get to the Green and Red Coconut Club. Man, I can't talk. I've been trying to get to the Green and Red Coconut Club for a couple years, and for whatever reason, either they don't do it or just timing doesn't work. So I'm very glad that I was able to make it this year and, well, drop it into this video, which is, I promise, in perfect chronological order. Anyway, oh yeah, Peter Gunn theme's playing in the background. I'm gonna keep talking over it so you can't hear it, more specifically so the YouTube algorithm can't hear it. But that's my jam, man, from the Blues Brothers, one of the greatest comedy movies of all time. Anywho, if you've made it this long, I greatly appreciate it. Thank you very much. If you feel so inclined, do all that YouTube stuff that you hear in every YouTube video. Like, subscribe, turn on notifications, blah, blah, blah. If not, well, there's nothing I can do about it. I'm glad you were here anyway. There's probably some recommended videos showing up on your screen right here. And it'd be cool if you wanted to watch those too, if you're into that sort of thing. And if not, well, I don't blame you. Thanks for joining me, everybody. Stay tuned because I got a very packed November with a lot more stuff coming up. Appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Go do stuff.